You have a new book. I think it's your first book. It's called A Good Indian Wife Out.
I wanted to create characters that I was meeting and I hadn't seen in fiction yet. So Neil, for instance, is one type of immigrant, the one who I call a post-colonialist. That is, he is born in India, uses his intelligence as most immigrants do to come to America, does very well, but then he turns his back on his people and his culture. What I wanted to do was have him come back with Layla and then face his own racism, because every time he sees her, she represents everything he doesn't want. Whereas every time she sees him, he represents everything she has been taught to want. And I want to put both those characters on a page and see what they did to each other. When parents go to find a mate for their child, what they're doing is they're matching you by family, by status, by education. In other words, they're trying to make it so that there'll be less problems, given the fact that any marriage has problems. In my generation, that was the time when about 1 or 2% of the population were now having what in India is called, by the way, a love marriage. So I told my parents I was not interested in an arranged marriage. But at the back of my mind, I always knew if I wanted one, if I couldn't find someone on my own, they would find someone for me. And as I said, it's a very comforting notion to know that you don't have to end up alone. In America, you have, what is it today? You have Match.com, you've got the newspapers, and you have matchmakers. You pay a lot of money to, who then propose like 6 individuals for you to check out, all in quest for getting your mate. Mm-hmm. But I was very keen to show that even though an arranged marriage seems very exotic, we see aspects of it in this country today.